This is going to be a video describing how to actually remove the thermostat on the ecotec 2.2 engine in a 2005 Chevy Cobalt. You might be saying to yourself, oh, it's a piece of cake, it's just a thermostat, it's easy. Well, I'm here to tell you that it's in a tight space, and GM has moved it from the earlier engines, and I'm here to tell you that this is a pain in the ass, and there's ways that you can do it that can make it less of a pain in the ass. Alright, so the only easy way that I have found to do this would be right back here. That's where your thermostat is. It's down in there. It's right under the driver's side exhaust manifold. Now, it is a pain in the ass because, as you can see right down there, you have a water pipe that comes out of your water pump, and then it goes over to the thermostat housing, which is right there. Now, that water pipe is not easy to remove at all. It is a pain in the ass. Once you remove those two bolts that connect it to the thermostat housing, it is not going to budge. That is a pain in the ass. That is a huge pain in the filthy ass. And I can tell you right now what you're going to have to do to actually get this thing out. Now, you don't have to take it all the way out. I'm just taking it out to show you. But when you go to remove this from the thermostat housing, when you go to remove it, the pipe is actually going to be setting like this. Well, when you go to move it, you're going to have to turn it counterclockwise. It's going to be hard, but you're going to have to slowly work that thing counterclockwise and up until it pulls out away from the housing. And once it pulls away from the housing, pull it to the side, and your thermostat and the other plastic part that goes around it, the sleeve, will pull right out of there. But it'll come right out of there once you shimmy it out of there. And it's not too, when you go to line it back up to put it back in, you just line it back up, you know, like as if it was already setting in there. So put it in the water pump, put it in there, and then push it right back up on there. You could even use like a little lubricant to make the job a little easier. Push it right back up on there, slide it back down, line the holes up. Make sure your O-ring is going to line up properly, because you don't want that getting pinched and getting broke. Now, GM are the only ones that I found that would have replacement O-rings for this type of engine. Now, that's a replacement O-ring. I searched AutoZone, Napa, Advanced Auto Parts. Nobody carried this part. It had to be specially ordered. So I just went straight to the source. I got this. I'm going to go ahead and put it on, because it's not worth it risking putting the old one back on, because chances are, since it's been on so long, it's probably going to leak. So don't even attempt to use an old O-ring. If it looks in good shape, still don't use it. Replace it anyway. This is $10 down at GM. It's a little pricey for a little piece of rubber, but in the long run, this is exactly what you need to get the job done without problems, so you don't have to take stuff back apart. So The part number for this is right there. 244-22922. That's for the 2005 Cobalt 2.2 ecotec engine. Now, it's as simple as that, but as we all know, we've changed thermostats on older vehicles, and most of the time the thermostat was either right on top of the engine or easy to get to.